does not mean just doing whatever the hell you want to do. There are only 20 spots left. Having to be invincible does not mean that I will be forgotten. Sometimes the biggest hater in your life is you. Just like Junior, I want to get in the car and follow the bus. I'm a millennial, so that's like waving, right? Happy Friday, cousins. It's your girl AD and Skin, courtesy of Buttah Skin. I'll drop the link below and I'll include the information in my bio so you'll have the information to get 10% off, all right? So today I woke up and the first thing I saw was a newsletter that Brandon had dropped, right? Kind of woke up, it was gloomy, and I was just like, oh my God, this is not Friday, it's giving Monday. And I'm like, why do I even see Monday like that? Monday is like new beginnings. So I read the email, and if you subscribe to our newsletter, you'll have it too. But it fired me up in a way that I wanted to talk about it. So in this video, I'm going to not only go over some of the things he talked about in the newsletter, I'm going to give you 5 things that Trap Cardio and I have going on right now, okay? So, follow along. First thing I need to do is turn my notifications off. Okay, so Brandon's newsletter was about confidence, authenticity, and audacity. I love that word, audacity. I'll tell you every day I'm an audacious Aries, and that's that on that. So I'm gonna put it in my words, and we're gonna work through this thing, okay? Because I like to think that those are some of the fine ingredients that make me who I am. Confidence, for one, because we think it's always about feeling good. Confidence ain't always about feeling good. It's about standing firm when the world tries to shake you, which can be hard, which feels uncomfortable, but that's a part of confidence. Standing firm when the world tries to shake you. It's knowing when to say no in a room full of yeses and when to say yes to the one person who matters the most. You. Now I'm about to be 40, and that's gonna be my excuse and reason for everything. I ain't got time for that. I'm 40. What you talking? I ain't trying to hear that. I'm 40. I ain't eating that. I'm 40. Like that's gonna be my reason for everything or whatever, right? So, in my 39 years of life, what I have come to learn is that saying yes to you does not mean just doing whatever the hell you want to do. That's what we like to tell ourselves. Like, saying yes to me, like, I'm going to do whatever. I don't care what nobody say, I'm going to do it. In some capacity, yes, but most of the times, no. Sometimes saying yes to you is saying yes to self-awareness. It's saying yes to personal development. It's saying yes to honoring what season you are. Because sometimes you are in a season of grind, and sometimes you're in a season of comfort and relaxation, and sometimes you're in a season of just being still and just waiting. Saying yes means honoring the season, because you can't force yourself into a season. I can't make it be fall outside if it's summer. Like, that just don't make no sense. The world don't work like that. So yes is a state of being honest with yourself. Okay? And being yourself, that's your built-in clapback to anybody expecting or trying to shrink you. You. You get on the internet a lot of times, and the first thing somebody says, these haters trying to stop me. These haters can't. These haters won't. They hate. Have you realized that sometimes the biggest hater in your life is you? Your inability to be honest with yourself creates the biggest opposition in your life. Like, why are you antagonizing yourself like that? Like, instead of being self-aware and acknowledging your weaknesses as much as you honor your strengths and working on it, you assume the issue is everything around you. You too can block your blessings. You too can block your potential. So when you're being yourself, again, that's about being honest with you. You have to be honest with yourself so that you don't shrink yourself. There is enough opposition in this world that you don't have to go and try to find it within yourself. So confidence is about strengthening yourself from the inside out so that you can handle all that's around you. But you have to be honest and true to yourself about who you are, what you represent, and where you're trying to go. And with that being said, perfection is overrated. You got to own your quirks, your magic, your you-ness. Authenticity, it burns brighter than any filter and clears the room of the fake real quick. Let me tell you something else I've learned. People will come and go all the time. Once you realize a couple of things, like your perspective of life kind of changes, right? One, everything is temporary. The good and the bad. With that being said, you take less things personal and your spirit of gratitude heightens. Because even the good may not last forever, so you appreciate it in a greater way. And then the second thing is your authenticity will build the room around you. When you are your authentic self, who you need will present themselves in your room. If the authentic person that you present yourself as is standoffish, difficult to work with, hard to talk to, then that might be why you find yourself in a room of the same type of people. So again, we got to be self-aware and self-honest about who we are, who we want to be, and where we're trying to go. And I'm not trying to say you need to fit a mold. No, I would never. I don't fit a mold. I don't fit the mold of what people believe health and wellness should look like, health and wellness should sound like. Hell, there have been times when the influencers there have been times when the influence has gotten to me. And I've tried to curate an image, and I'm just like, it takes too much work. It takes too much work, and that's not something that I can keep up. Trying to fit a mold is exhausting. So just be. So that means dance off beat. Laugh too loud. Take up space. Trust me. They'll either adjust or go home wishing they had the freedom that you have. And I know that to be true. It's literally why Trap Cardio is still here. Speak up. Shake the room. And if your presence makes them uncomfortable, they'll leave. People say like, girl, don't do that because the people might feel. Either this is a space for you or it's not. I've worked too hard accepting myself, working on myself, developing myself to take something projected upon me to heart. And ultimately, confidence and authenticity is not about making others feel comfortable. It's about owning who you are unapologetically. And the world might not be ready. But lucky for you, we don't ask for permission. So with that being said, in the spirit of confidence, authenticity, and audacity, I do want you to sit with yourself and ask yourself, who are you? Who do you want to be? And where do you want to go? If you find yourself continuing to be in the same cycles, at some point we got to figure out what it is about us that attracts those cycles. On Fridays, you ain't used to getting no life homework, but I figure I'd capture you when the rest of the world think you about to chill. Okay? Now on to the next thing. I'm going to give you 5 things that Trap Cardio and myself have going on right now. Matter of fact, let me rewind, because I know y'all ain't going to read what date this was posted. Y'all know I was an English major, right? I believe leaders are readers and readers are leaders. So it really just, and I got a 12-year-old. So it's just like, reading. Ain't that what the kids do? So today is March 7th, 2025. And I'm going to give you 5 things. Because I may not remember to delete this video later. So I'm going to give you 5 things as of today that we have going on. Okay? Number 1. Trap Cardio will be at the Black Restaurant Weeks Mobile Soul Sunday in Monroe Park in Richmond, Virginia on Sunday starting at 12 noon. As you know, there will be many Black-owned restaurants and food trucks out there to get the week started. We will be on the stage giving a demo at 12:45. Of course, we would like for y'all to come out there and support us. I mean, because ultimately, I feel like fitness and food work together. What you think? Come get your 2-step on it in. Come check out one of the food trucks out there, because what? Balance. Number 2, starting now until April the 5th, with our initiative that we have with Cardio and Canvas, your teen can come to Trap Cardio for free. Not only will they be in Trap Cardio for free, they will also receive a paint kit so that you all can have an activity to do at home as a family. And yes, our playlist will be a little more kid-friendly on those Saturdays. Number 3, on Saturday, March the 15th, we are dancing for a purpose. Trap Cardio is collaborating with Dancing with Mama D, and we are doing 2 hours of dancing in the name of heart health. Don't forget to wear red. Vendors will be available. Our The Beat Goes On shirts will be on sale, which 33% of the proceeds go towards my American Heart Association Women of Impact campaign. That was a mouthful. And we usually don't do check-ins or free events, but we are in a season of honoring those who respect our processes. One of the many reasons that we asked you to register is so that we can ensure that you have enough space to dance and be comfortable. So it's unfair to just let anyone in when almost 100 of you all took the extra step to reserve your space. There are only 20 spots left. We can't wait to see you. Number 4. Y'all know I'm an Aries, right? You know I turned 40 on April 11th, right? So I am coming to Houston on March 22nd to host a Trap Cardio class. Don't tell me you ain't heard about it. I'd have sent a newsletter. I'd have put it on the YouTube. And I'm talking to you now. I'm talking to you now. March 22nd at 11:30 a.m. Doors open at 11. We will be teaching Trap Cardio in Houston, Texas. All the details are on our website. You know what it is. What is it? What is it? What? Trap-cardio.com? That's it. That's right. And number 5 is more of a personal thing. I have gotten accepted into 2 business development programs. Goldman Sachs, 1 Million Women in Business, as well as a program through Chase Bank. So sis, brother, when I say confidence, authenticity, and audacity is at an all-time high, when I tell you I am going to have to hit a new level of self-awareness, personal development, I'm not just talking just to be talking. As always, I'm sharing with you the things that I am growing through. So there may be a lot of times in the next season where you may not see me. Please treat my brand ambassadors with love. I have also learned in this season that having to be invincible does not mean that I will be forgotten. So you may not see me post every day, but I'm still here. I'm still here. I am trying to work on building a better brand, not only for myself, but for you. I want Beyond the Fluff and Trap Cardio to be as impactful as it can be. And mentorship and guidance is something that I have prayed for these past 5 years. I don't think this is luck. I think it is favor. And I'm not going to abuse it. I'm not going to waste it. So I am honoring the season of being invincible for the sake of being impactful. And yeah. I don't know why I feel like I'm getting emotional. But it's like, you know, we always compare Trap Cardio as a baby. And my baby not a baby no more. My baby not a baby. My baby not a toddler. My baby about to go to school, y'all. My baby about to go on the bus and learn some things. And, you know, like, just like Junior, I want to get in the car and follow the bus. But I got to trust. I got to trust that all the knowledge, all the tools, all of the things that have got me to 5 years of full-time entrepreneurship have prepared me for these sessions. So with that being said, I love y'all. Stay connected. I'll put the socials down here. Subscribe to the mailing list because as you know, it may not always be me talking because I'm in a season of having to duck off a little bit. But, yeah. I love y'all. Well, I feel like I'm saying goodbye. Like I ain't gonna post a reel in 2 days or something. But you know what I'm saying. I think y'all get what I'm saying. But with that being said, that's my favorite thing. With that being said, just put on shirt. With that being said, Cause I always got something to say. Okay, now I'm rambling. But yes, with that being said, trust yourself. Trust your season. Trust the work that needs to be done. And of all things, trust God. I love y'all.